Hey, Kurt and Davis. Really enjoyed your videos. It's Monday, and some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. So today I put on my serious jacket, and I'm going to do a serious video for you. Also going to do some jump cuts, because, hey, I can do some jump cuts. Jump cuts. Jump cuts. Jump cuts. So I live in two different worlds. The world of the university, where I'm a grad student, and the world of the internet, where I'm an internet person. In both cases, something has been coming up quite a bit lately, and that's political correctness. Now, on the internet, people love to accuse other people of being politically correct, going too far in the name of not offending people. Now, this is problematic because there's two kinds of political correctness. There's real political correctness, which is fake, and fake political correctness, which is real. The first kind of political correctness, the fake kind, is real because the person originally posting whatever they posted probably actually believes in inclusive language. They believe that people are people. And people accuse them of political correctness as if you can go too far in believing that people are people. What they're essentially saying there is, I'm not offended, I don't believe that people are people, and you shouldn't either. The second kind of political correctness, the real kind, which is fake because the person originally speaking the words doesn't believe in the language that they're using. They don't believe that people are people. They're using the inclusive language out of fear that they'll offend someone. So in both cases, this political correctness is wrong because either it's not politically correct, it's just inclusive language, which I think everybody kind of should be able to get behind, because by using inclusive language, you're not leaving anyone out. You are showing that you believe that people are people, all people are people. And you're not doing it out of fear of someone being offended. You're not. You're doing it because you believe people are people. Or you're faking it to make yourself feel better, to not feel quite so afraid, or to not appear to be as bigoted as you really are. Now, all of this is about language. And you can sit there and say, it's just words. It's just words. Words don't mean anything. And which words I use don't matter. But words are how you communicate with the world. That is how you show the world what you're thinking. No one can get inside of your head. No one can know what you're actually thinking. You have to tell them. And the way you tell the world what you're thinking is really, really important. And the language that you use shows the world how you think, even if you are saying something different. Now, inclusive language is essentially non-offensive language. And that's what most people would think of it as. It's not using slurs. It's not doing all sorts of things that might offend people. But if you're doing it out of a belief that these people are people, that is a different thing entirely. You're not afraid of offending people. You're doing it because people are people. There's also this whole thing about offending people, which is just, we can get rid of that. You're not using inclusive language because you're afraid of offending people, or you're worried about offending people, or even you don't want to offend people. You're using inclusive language because you believe people are people. What you're saying when you accuse someone of being afraid of offending people is that you're not afraid of offending people because you speak your mind, and your mind is a jerk. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be able to speak their mind. They should, and they shouldn't have to censor themselves. But inclusive language is a habit that you get into. By using it, you will learn to always use it, and it won't be a form of self-censorship or not speaking your mind. It will be accurately speaking your mind. So what do you think of the practice of using inclusive language? Is it a way to show respect to the world and be a better person? Or is it wiggida 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 whack? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you on Wednesday.